Yo, welcome back to the J&E
Yo.
Comic Cast. I am stuck with this guy.
Your boy E.
Why do we always start a Comic Cast like this?
And I'm here with my boy Jay, right?
Yep, I am here. How you doing?
I'm doing good, bro. How has your week been?
My week has been tiring. I started my new routine and working out and stuff, so
I see you, dog. I see you.
But other than that,
Trying to make it big.
fire. We got two shows going on for me at least. I got Young Justice. I got Hawkeye watching this week. Fire, both episodes. And then we got Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse trailer drop. The new Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Part 2. Little teaser trailer, not really a full-on trailer.
You know what I
trailer.
was gonna tell you, Jay?
What's up?
I just remembered just right now.
What
Can
you
we
know?
show the new posters that came out for Spider-Man No Way Home?
Let me look it up. But
You haven't seen them?
no,
With Green Goblin?
no.
Come on, dog. I texted you the other day.
What did I say?
You said, man, those are fire, bro.
Did you?
It's too lit. That's what you said. Those are your exact
I
words.
don't remember saying too lit.
It's
in my
too
sentence.
lit, bro.
Let me
You
pull
said-
up the posters.
You said it's litty.
It's Liddy. I don't think my words were.
It's with the villains, bro. It's with the villains.
Let me see here.
It's with the villains. Yeah, right there. That's all, those three.
This?
But separately. I mean, I guess you could just show that.
Okay. Well, this. No, it was this.
I mean, no, go back. That's what they actually look like at the bottom here.
Yeah.
Guys, excuses. We're trying to.
I'm gonna pop it out right now. Let me
No, but I like
put
this
in
one
the
better. I mean, these are separate though. You see them separate? You see what I'm talking about?
This.
Yeah, that looks
I'll pop those up too. There's another one.
Go, yeah, go. There were three of them. There's one up here,
Where was it?
right there.
Okay.
I know the other one's right there.
Oh.
What a coincidence.
Let me download these last minute when I was asking, hey, what do you think we should talk about in our podcast?
Guys,
what do you
you
think
know
we
what?
need of?
I'll tell
What
you
pictures
something.
we need? Always last minute. Notice this. How many episodes have we last minute? Jay, can you put this up? This man plays Clash Royale when we're setting up for a podcast.
Bro,
I'm calling
what's
you
wrong
out.
with that,
I'm
man?
calling you out. I'm calling you
Yeah,
out.
by the way, we're filming on Sunday, and it's all Josiah's fault. We're
It's
filming late
my
on
fault.
Sunday.
Nah, this one's capping.
We're filming late on Sunday too.
You capping, bro.
Actually, this worked out better because we actually now stuff came out yesterday
What came out yesterday?
that we could talk about. The Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part
This is
1
true.
little teaser.
But we
Which we'll be watching.
It's my fault.
Yeah, it's your fault. Everything is always your fault.
I'm pretty sure I was sitting down in this exact chair at 2:00. I'm like, yo, when is Egg showing up?
I have no proof of that. Do I have proof of that?
Yeah, and I text them.
Can we confirm
no
that?
text.
You didn't text me, clown?
No text came through. I was like,
Nah, he ain't
this
text
is
me.
weird. I haven't seen Egg.
Actually, I remember you did text me.
Yeah.
You said, bro, or looks like we're filming late today. It's lit. And I was like,
What?
What?
This man's.
I was like, Josiah, what's up with
capping
the
out
it's
here.
lit stuff every 5 seconds?
This man's. You know for a fact I don't
And you
say
said-
it's lit.
You said what you mean, bro.
Do you want me to
is-
throw up our texts on,
You said what
on
you
the
mean,
page right
bro,
now?
is
Why
litty.
did this not download? You want me to throw up the pages on Texas?
Oh, that's the English one too. I think the other one you got is like
Spanish.
no, is it? No, it's not.
Oh no,
That's not Spanish, clown.
I don't know what that is. Hindu?
Bro, you see? Do you see the B class work I gotta work with here?
B class what?
I'm trying to
But
do
let
it.
me pull up these pictures and then I'll get into it with you. So this is I'll pull up full screen for these. So I like this photo, like comparing the villains. So Spider-Man 1 was a picture of Green Goblin, him now. It's actually very similar how they look. Doc Ock looks good. And Electro is different. Electro was blue.
You see
in
the arc
Spider-Man
reactor
2.
in his chest?
Right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have Green Goblin by himself.
Bro, I love this poster, man. This poster might be my favorite of the three.
Would you get this poster if
Oh
at
my
Adidas?
Yeah, they were giving it hours selling it.
Yeah.
I put that up in my room. That thing looks crazy.
I think I like the Electro one's pretty cool.
The
I like
Electro
the
one
arc
is nice.
reactor, yeah.
For some reason, something about the Doc Ock one is I'm just not feeling it like that, man. I don't know why.
It's the glasses.
You think that's what it is?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I think it's the glasses. Or the background, the blurry red light in the
It
background
could
of
be
it.
that. You know what I mean? I think they could have done
They
a
could
better
have showed his
job of,
claws better.
or
more.
they could have just showed just one claw. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They didn't have to make that light so strong.
Yeah.
Go
But
back
these-
to the Green Goblin one. Let me see the Green Goblin one.
This guy wants.
Oh, but I guess they all kind of have a light like that. You know what I mean? That's why they
Yeah.
went with that motif.
But I mean, the Green Goblin one's sick. It's just
Oof.
the sinister look.
Yeah,
You can't really ask for more.
from a Green Goblin. No,
Yeah.
no way. And they. I don't know if you saw too. They had a picture of a close up of the Green Goblin from the movie.
Mm-hmm.
With no mask on in the hood. Remember we saw some of the
Yes.
stuff of him flying, of the Green Goblin flying around, or somebody flying around on the Goblin glider
Yeah.
with just the hood on. We thought, oh, what if it's Harry? What if it's this? What if it's that?
Yeah.
No, it's confirmed, or OG Green Goblin, just no
William
mask on.
Dafoe.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh boy. So I needed some sip of water to stay hydrated. But let me ask you. So we already got our tickets. We're going
Me and Jay are going Friday morning.
And we can go see it with our family. So me and him are doing Friday morning, just us two, because
We want no interruptions.
Our family ask a lot. Don't tell them this. They ask a lot of
Oh,
questions.
you could tell them I said it.
and they
I don't
talk a
care.
lot. So
Yeah,
we didn't want to go with them.
They'll ask you questions about stuff that hasn't happened yet, like you're
Mhm.
supposed to know.
They're like, why did Peter die here?
We're not saying that he dies. We don't know.
What?
Yeah, they'll be like, "Oh, what? You think that guy is bad? I'm watching the same movie you're watching."
Like, how am I supposed to? If you don't talk and ask the questions, you probably can see the answer.
Oh, but what happened? If you watch the movie instead of looking at me, you might have an answer to that question.
Yeah, so we're doing Friday morning, us two, and
Like
then
11.
Allegedly.
No, I say allegedly. I said at 11.
Yeah, at 11. But to go watch it with our family, we actually rented out a full-on movie theater, just our family. So
That was dope, man. It's probably one of the coolest things I think
Yeah.
I've done as far as
I
the
wanna-
movie is concerned.
I definitely want to do it again for another movie renting out a theater.
Maybe we do it for Doctor Strange.
Ooh, a podcast special episode at the theater.
Yeah, and we'll bring a camera and we'll record the whole movie for you guys.
No. We'll just
It's
record
not-
our reaction.
It's
How
not.
about
It's
that?
not. It's not piracy, right? It's not.
How
Piracy.
about we just record our
Completely
reaction?
illegal.
So all you guys
All
are gonna
legal
see ooh, stuff like that. Man's cleaning his glasses, but
Because I can't see it. They're blurry, bro.
we're looking forward to the
aggressive
movie.
today.
We're looking forward to the movie. What are you looking forward to the most out in the movie?
Me?
Yeah, out of curiosity. Because there's
Bro,
so much.
I need to see Toby come in and save the day again. You know what I mean? The OG, the real Spider-Man.
I don't want to hear that.
The real Spider-Man. The
No.
real Spider-Man.
Maybe the real Peter Parker.
Spider-Man. No, Spider-Man. And Tom Holland, Spider-Boy.
So what happens if Toby
Andrew
doesn't
Garfield,
show up?
Spider-Boy. Toby
Yeah,
is
well-
Spider-Man.
So what happens if he doesn't show up?
Bro, he's showing up, man. I already called him.
But what happens?
I already called him.
Shut
I got
up.
on the phone. I was like,
you know
yo.
what? Just stop talking and making these fake lies.
I was like, yo, my boy, my face calling me right now, man. Yo, Toby, man, I'm over here doing the podcast with my boy Jay.
You know what?
Confirm they're gonna be on Spider-Man? Oh yeah? Oh, you gotta go quick? I bet, man. I'll holler at you.
You know
later,
what?
man.
You know what?
That's my boy.
Tell him we'll get him on next episode then.
Bro, I already hung up. He already had to go.
Okay, but
he
I
had to go
want
do
you
more
to
Spider-Man
I
stuff.
want you to text him or call him and get him on next week's
Yeah, I'll do
episode.
it later. Actually, my phone just died, man. But
All
I'll
right,
let you later.
let's see if this conversation was legit. Man has conversations with himself.
My phone just died, man.
No,
My phone
you
just died just
text
now.
him later, bro. He's your boy. He doesn't mind popping on the podcast,
yeah.
right?
I hit him up.
I want to see him swing on the podcast.
I'm gonna tell him to swing on the podcast and then come and swing on you. I'm gonna have him do that.
All right, if Toby doesn't pop up, what are you else looking forward to? Because I think that's everyone's hoping to see
Doc
Toby
Ock.
and Andrew.
Doc Ock.
Doc Ock?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
You know, actually, Doc Ock, and I'm interested. I'm really interested in seeing Doctor Strange and Peter's relationship. You know what I mean?
After
Because we when they first met on Titan, they weren't. Doctor Strange was kind of hostile towards them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm curious to see how, now that everything that happened. I'm curious to see how how the relationship has evolved.
Gotcha.
So and a couple things too, and especially in the second trailer that we got, it looked like they were fighting. You know what I mean? At one point on top of the train. So I'm curious to see if
I'm excited for that part.
like why were they fighting, and it's something that carries out throughout the movie. So
Yeah. You know what I'm looking forward to? I'm honestly looking forward to where is this movie leading up to? Because I know there's a lot of rumors and a lot of leaks saying that Venom's gonna make like some type of appearance on an ending clip.
I saw that too.
Yeah, I haven't watched the ending clip or anything or any leaks, but I've heard, and I think that was from you. You told me that.
Yeah, I remember reading online somewhere that supposedly that there's the rumor, but you guys know how rumors are, man.
Yeah.
We've heard so many different things. You remember the rumors that we got about the first trailer? None of them were right. So
Yeah.
I take everything with a grain of salt until I actually see it.
Same.
But the supposedly the rumor is that there's an after credit scene where once they reverse everything that happened in the movie, as Venom and Eddie are going back to their universe, they leave a piece of the symbiote behind, and that's how we get Black Suit Spider-Man in the next Spider-Man movie.
I wouldn't actually, honestly, I wouldn't mind. That's something that could happen and it's believable just because how we saw Venom 2, the ending clip was Venom licking the screen, seeing that Peter was revealed as Spider-Man. So I wouldn't doubt like some Venom appearance happens in this movie. Like,
yeah, I don't doubt that either.
I think it's gonna be an ending clip. I don't think it's gonna be.
If it happens like that though,
mid-movie.
I don't, yeah, I agree with that too.
But we do know that Tom Holland's already signed another contract to
3
continue
movies.
to make 3 more movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna have 6 Tom Holland movies of Spider-Man, which I'm actually really excited for because I'm curious how the story goes. Like, what's gonna be the next movie? Is it gonna be Home something again? We had Homecoming, Far From Home, and No Way Home. Is it gonna be Escape from Planet Home? I don't know. I'm just throwing names out here.
Escape from Planet Home.
I don't know.
Homecoming, Far From Home, No Way Home, Home Alone.
Home Alone.
He's fighting. So he's dealing with some burglars. His Aunt May forgot him at the crib. Peter.
I think.
I
know they wanted
mad
to.
lit.
I know
he's actually setting up booby traps with spider webs.
Yo, that would be actually sick.
Yeah, I would pay to watch that.
Yeah, I was saying.
I would pay to watch that. I think it'd be a fire movie.
I know the writers said they want to continue like Peter's life of heading into college and dealing with college, him dealing with adulthood and all that. So we'll see. Maybe the original what was the pizza place called? The original pizza job that he always had. Maybe that returns. I know we saw little leaks with Feast. So maybe working at the Feast.
Maybe we get a Spider-Man video game movie adaptation.
Who knows? I would love to see
with Miles Morales one or two of those movies.
I told you this. I would love a movie with an appearance of a Miles, and they make a appearance with Miles or Spider-Gwen. I already told you that. I would love either way. They can do that. They can make, because we have in the first one, Homecoming, we saw Anthony Davis, Miles' uncle, in the movie as the criminal. So he mentioned it that he has a nephew that lives out here. So it's a possibility.
It is.
So, but speaking about Miles Morales, let's get into a movie based on him, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse teaser.
She was a bad bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits now, baby, I'm a wreck. Crash at my place, baby, you're a wreck. Every time I'm leaving on you, you don't make it easy, no.
Miles!
Wish I could be
Miles! Miles! You got a minute?
Oh, what? Whoa, Gwen, how did she? How did you get? How have you been?
It's a long story. Is this the room you grew up in?
It is, but my dorm room is very adult.
Right. No, of course. Hey, are these your drawings?
What? No,
Oh, they're
no.
good. I missed you too.
Okay, so what are you doing here? I mean, I thought never see you again.
Want to get out of here?
I'm grounded.
Bummer.
What?
Is Spider-Man grounded?
I mean, I
Yo, so what did you think of that?
What did I think of that?
Yeah.
What did you think of that?
So watching the first one, I love how it was at the ending we saw Miles drawing his pictures, listening to music, and then Gwen making an appearance like before in the first one.
Needless to
And
say,
I like-
I like that.
I like the continuation of that. But it didn't really give us too much to go up on. Like we only saw
I think it gave us a pretty good teaser, though. You don't think we have him fight versus Spider-Man 2099?
You think he's gonna fight Spider-Man 29?
Obviously, they're fighting in the teaser. What do you think they're doing? Holding hands?
I mean,
Or
that doesn't mean to
wrestling?
fight. You know what? I don't need none of your attitude right now today. But Spider-Man 2099 has been a comic book character, a favorite of mine. So I'm looking forward to seeing him in the movie. I'm looking forward to the movie all in general.
You like him more than Thick Grayson?
No, you're a pain in my butt today. That's all I'm saying. You're just a pain. You know
I
what?
like how you answered that seriously at first.
You made me lose my train of thought. The first Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was an amazing movie. Awesome. I love the storyline, and I love the continuation that they're going off with this one.
Let me ask you a question. What do
What's
you
up?
think about them splitting this movie into two parts? Because
Is that what they're doing? Oh, they are doing that.
it's called Across the Spider-Verse Part 1.
Oh, it is going to be a two-part.
So, me personally, I've never been a fan of movies like that. Never, ever, ever, ever been a fan of movies like that. I like self-contained stories. I don't want to go and leave the theater after getting hyped for something for 2.5 hours, having to wait like a year or two to watch the rest of the movie play out.
is it going to be a year or two?
I don't know. What if it's 3 years? What if it's more? Like, that's going to even make it worse.
Yeah, that won't be good. I think the issue with that is like then you got to just pretty much rewatch the first part to be able to catch up for the second part. I don't know.
The only way I could see it, that I would be like okay with it is if they gave us part 1. Like, let's say we get part 1, because it's gonna come out sometime next year. We don't know when yet, but let's say we get part 1 in January of next year. Which if it was, we would already know. But like for example, let's we get in January of next year, and they give us part 2 in like September of next year. You know what I mean?
I think
Then
part
think
1
that'd be
was
okay with that.
announced though. Wasn't they giving it to us?
For a date.
Yeah. Let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure the date was October 7th, 2022.
You see that? So we're getting it at the end of the year. That means we're not getting the next one until the following year.
You think so?
I know so.
But
They're not going to give us part 1 in October and then give us part 2 like a month later.
Unless part 2 is the one that's coming out October 7th, 2022. I don't know. Because it says right here, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse 2, 2022, October 7th, 2022. It doesn't say anything about a part 1 or 2.
That's probably part 1, bro. They split the two movies to make more money off of it.
You think so?
100%.
Oh, well. How do you feel about that?
I don't like it.
You're the only one.
I don't like it.
Raise your hand.
I don't like it.
Raise your hand. That's who cares about your feelings. All right.
Josiah, why are you being so mean today? Who hurt you?
I'm being mean today. You've been in a pain in my butt all day.
Who
You
hurt
hurt
you?
me.
Oh, sorry, man.
No.
I didn't mean
Don't turn this on me. Like,
I-
don't play victim. No one likes a victim.
I didn't mean to, Josiah.
No one likes a victim.
Why are you being so mean today, Josiah?
All right. Anything else you want to add about the movie?
No, I like that he was, the first one kind of hinted at. I like that he was still kind of thinking of Gwen
He's a simp.
Spider. Yeah, that he kind of, he's like, I kind of like their dynamic. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I
Like
agree.
that she went and saw it too. She kind of knows about it, and she's kind of like, like playful about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, poor Miles.
Yeah.
He's that
You know what
socially
I did
awkward.
notice too? I noticed that it looks like there's some kind of time gap between this one and the first one and this one, because Miles doesn't look so skinny and lanky anymore. It looks like he has some muscle to him. He looks more like Spider-Man.
Bro, he met a girl. He started working out.
I mean, probably, but I'm curious to see like if this is like I'm curious if this is like his senior year of school versus his freshman year. I'm curious to see if there's like like a summer or like 2 years. I'm curious to see what the time.
Miles
gap is.
always been young though. Like he's
I'm not saying he-
like
he
started
still
at like
looks young.
13.
But I'm saying like
So he could be. It's just
okay like this man Josiah.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
denying you.
Look at him, and then pull up the first one. Look,
Oh my god.
look at him.
Yes, he looks more built. Look,
He looks older, bro.
No one's seen this but you and me.
All right, show him. That's him simping.
That's a beauty.
Even Gwen looks different too.
Yeah, I mean she kept the same haircut.
Yeah, but her hair's a
Wow.
little bit longer too, right?
Yeah.
She looks older as well. She doesn't look so young either.
Wasn't she like? Isn't she like 16 and Miles is like 14?
They were in the same class. Remember when she came and she was
Oh yeah, that's true.
so.
So they're about the same age. Like, aren't they like 15, 16?
I would say, did her suit change as well?
No, her suit's the same, I think.
His suit definitely changed. I like the look of it too.
His suit changed?
Yeah, the spider symbol on his suit changed too. You can tell.
Yeah, the suit spider symbol changed.
Yeah, the suit's different. The suit's
I gotta watch the first one again. I haven't seen the first one in
just
a while.
pull it up right now, real quick,
Bro,
to compare. Come on, Josiah.
you know what? You are again a pain.
I don't know what's the matter with you, man.
Oh. The symbol's the same. The suit's the same.
The symbol is not the same, bro.
The symbol's literally the same.
It's similar, man, but
The symbol's literally the same.
It's cleaner. It's cleaner. You could know. Look, it's
Okay,
not the
let's-
same.
Okay.
Come on, dude. I know what I'm talking about. I host a podcast, man.
They do. He does look older.
You don't say, Josiah.
He does look.
I
give
told
you
you.
that.
Can you show that? Can you show the difference? Can we take that screenshot, for example, and show it?
Pull it up. Give me 1 second, guys. Because this man last minute decides to do things. We're so unprofessional. I feel so unprofessional right now, guys.
That's on you. That's on you. That's on you.
That's on me, bro. When you're playing
You
Clash
didn't,
Royale.
you didn't even want to show it to them, bro.
Well, you're playing Clash Royale, and I'm sitting here.
That's a good pick.
I'm sitting here getting
And
everything ready.
show a picture of the suit too. Look right there. Go to the suits.
Uh,
That's the new suit.
which one's
Bro,
like?
look at the big difference. Go back up. You literally just hit the go to that one and then go to that one. That's where you notice it the most.
It's just more animated.
Well, he has red accents. I don't think he has red accents on the bottom one. You see it? Like I don't think he has red accents.
Okay,
like
let's
red
pull
trim.
this up. Let's pull this up. Let's
Yeah, look at the suit right there.
hold on,
Remember,
let
all
me
his shoulders
pull-
are red.
Let me pull it up so they can see. All right. So this is him in the new movie.
A screenshot, right, from the video clip we just showed. You look,
Yeah.
focus on Miles.
And then, yes, he looks more built.
And taller and older, and
Yeah.
Gwen also looks older as well.
Yeah.
Go back to the first.
Oh, well. Now I got to find it.
You're close. You're mad close. You see, she looks older too. So there's definitely some kind of time gap, right? We can make that conclusion.
Yeah. Yeah.
It would be cool
Probably
to
it's a year.
see Peter B. Parker again.
I think all of them are gonna come back.
That would be cool, man. And Spider Noir was so funny too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they all come back.
You know, I want to rewatch them. I'm gonna rewatch the movie today.
I think I am too.
I'm not gonna lie.
It is on my list to rewatch. This movie was so fire.
Yeah, honestly. Oh, that's a use that picture to compare the suits. That's a really good pick.
He really wants a suit comparison.
So fast forward. Excuse my crunching, guys. So when we see the suit, so we get an idea. He's quite the artist too, man. Can't even front.
Is that a good look?
I mean, can we get one from a better angle? Yeah, you can use that one. Where he was web swing. I think that was a really good look.
With that.
Yeah, let's try that one out.
All right. Okay? So you see that, right?
Yeah. So you notice
I don't really see a difference. I see the symbol being cleaner.
the symbol's super clean,
Yeah, the symbol is super clean.
which I like the symbol.
Hold up.
And it's all black. He has red. He doesn't have the red shoulders. All he has is red trims underneath on the underside of the arms and on his side.
And it's all. No, look at his shoulders here. Look at that shoulder. Look at his shoulder right there.
That's his arm. That's where he has a trim at. That's not a shoulder. Look, his shoulders are all black. Look at his shoulder. Look at his shoulder.
I mean, that's a good. Yeah, it is different. It is.
The suit's different. The suit's a lot cleaner, and you could tell too his age and like he's older as well in that clip because he just looks more like the OG Spider-Man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He looks
Yeah,
more like
I
that
agree.
Spider-Man.
I think it's a time jump. Probably like a year.
And I think Gwen's
You,
I think Gwen's
what do you want to show?
I think Gwen's
When's what?
I think her suit changed too.
I don't think her suit changed.
Yeah,
Right.
there's more purple. That was like a pink.
Let me see.
Watch. We'll go to the picture again.
Let's pull it up. Okay.
All right, she has like a spider web thing in her hood, and she has a spider thing. Yeah,
It's the same.
is
The
it?
suit's the same.
Maybe it's just the way they're colored.
Yeah, look. The suit's the same. The hands are different.
She's wearing ballet shoes too.
The hands are different.
She's wearing boots over here on
The
this.
hands are different though. Look
Is
at the
it?
hands. You see her hands there?
Yeah, so her suit has changed some.
Yeah. Look at her hands there.
Oh yeah, you're right.
They're all white.
I didn't catch that. Look at her shoes there. She's wearing
Yeah.
ballet shoes. She's wearing boots on the other one. She got Timbs on.
She got Tim's?
Yeah, she got light blue Timbs. Watch. Look at
Those
the
look
Timbs.
like high tops.
Keep going.
Those look like high tops. Not Tim's.
keep going when she's hanging off the building.
Those are high tops.
All right, those are high tops, man. I thought those were Timbs.
Those are not Tim's. Those are high tops.
I thought she was wearing Timbs, bro. I thought she was wearing Timbs.
Oh, she ain't repping the Tim's. She's repping the high tops. She's repping
Go
the
ahead,
Vans.
just hit us with your favorite line. That's Liddy.
She's repping the Vans. Alright.
So I mean, we literally broke down the
It's like,
teaser.
yeah, pretty much. You know what? That's gonna we'll title that. Yo, I want Peter Porker to return.
Yo, he was hilarious,
Bro,
dude.
he was a
He was
clown,
pulling out
bro.
hammers and everything. He was one of my favorite characters. Honestly, Into the Spider is such a good movie, man. I'm so
Bro.
excited for this one.
Bro, watching
Just-
it today?
just- Yeah, I'm down. I'm down.
Alright, let's do it.
I'm down.
Alright. Next thing on our list is Emilio's favorite subject. And it
Is it really?
is Hawkeye.
Bro,
How you liked episode 3 of Hawkeye? What's your opinion? Or I can answer first if you need time to think.
yeah, you answer first.
Alright. So my opinion on Hawkeye 3, episode 3. I loved all the ASL they used. I love Echo, how she played the deaf character.
How accurate was that?
It was very accurate, the ASL.
Okay.
It was very
I'm always
accurate.
curious. I was gonna ask you about that when I was watching it.
When you-
I was like, oh, how accurate was the actual conversations?
I love the fact they had to, the little girl that played Echo had to be a coda because the way she signed is how when kids are growing up with deaf parents, that's how they sign. Like their
How?
signs are not. I don't know how to explain it. Like it's not
Wait, what was the phrase you used? A coder?
a coda. So a coda is someone who isn't deaf but their parents are deaf. But she was full deaf, so she wasn't a coda. But
You mean the actual actress?
yeah, the actual actress that played the young girl. I loved the way that she signed because it reminded me a lot of my friends whose kids know sign language. They sign very similar, and what I mean by that is like it's signing and it's understandable, but it's young signing, if that makes sense. So like,
so it isn't like refined. It isn't like real smooth.
exactly. It's like pretty much they're learning to talk.
Okay.
You know how like little kids are learning to talk. The language is not pretty much the same thing with sign language. Like it's not very like smooth and like I don't know how to explain it. Like very like the vocabulary used and everything.
It's not flowing, man. It's like real choppy, I guess. I get what you're saying. Yeah,
But
okay.
it was really, really cool. I loved all the sign language parts. It was very accurate, the sign language. I love how Hawkeye losing his hearing aid. I love the effects they added, like
everything was kind of
like muffled.
Yeah, that was what I was looking forward to. Muffled.
Yeah, and I loved how Kate Bishop, Haley Steinfeld was writing everything down for him, interpreting.
That was a really nice moment for him. You know?
Yeah,
it makes me kind of sad though because I hope that he doesn't die and he gets to go back to his family. You know,
I think he will. I don't think they'll kill him off like that.
I don't know, man. I think he's gonna give up something. I think we had that conversation, right?
Yeah,
he's gonna end up losing something.
I don't.
Well, he kind of hinted it too. He said, you know, in this life, like he's kind of telling her, like, yeah, like it looks really nice, but you sacrifice something.
Yeah.
So I think that.
But the sacrifice is probably gonna be what he's sacrificing now, his time away from his kids, because he's supposed to be with his kids right now, and he took the time.
Maybe
he didn't even have to show up. He could have just left it as it is.
Maybe it's his arm.
You think he's gonna sacrifice his arm?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think in one of the comics where it's like in the future, he doesn't have an arm.
Yeah. Who knows? But I really enjoyed the show. I think this was my favorite episode. I loved Echo, the character. I felt like she played a really awesome character in the show.
I don't think she's fully evil.
I don't think she's evil. I think she's gonna help them. Honestly, I think she is gonna help them stop whoever's bad.
Yeah, I think
I still don't think he's bad. I know he's Swords Master.
Oh, I think he's bad.
But I don't think he's gonna come out bad in this one. I feel like he's gonna be a continuation of a show with Hailey Steinfeld as Kate Bishop, like a Kate Bishop show or movie.
I think at some point I can maybe see that, but I think at some point somebody's gonna find out that Hawkeye and Ronin are one and the same.
Yeah.
And I think that it's gonna happen I think it might happen in this next episode, now that they found his sword, in a sense.
And you saw how he had a blade to him at the end. Swordsmaster had a blade to Hawkeye. I'm curious what's gonna end up happening. Is Hawkeye gonna fight Swordsmaster in the next episode, or Kate is gonna come out and save Hawkeye from getting sliced?
I don't think he's gonna get sliced, but I think it's gonna be an interesting confrontation.
Maybe that's when he loses his hand.
No, I think if he loses his hand or arm or something, it'll be more towards the end of the episode 5 or 6.
The MC Cinematic Universe has been Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's just so good. They pick out the perfect actors for each role. Like Thor, perfect actor. Iron Man, perfect. Captain America, they knew who to pick for each role, and it's so good.
Yeah, no, they've been doing. I mean,
their casting is so good.
The shows are really good. The shows was action beginning to end. You saw him using the trick arrows. You saw him using the Pym arrow to make, you know what I mean, to make her arrow a lot bigger. I like when he kind of told her too, when they're saying train, he was like, you know what, what you're saying is you're right. You are one. You can call yourself one of the best archers in the world. I thought that was such a dope thing. You know what I mean? Kind of validated her. You know what I mean? And he also
even the more potential that she had to train, even though she's already pretty much trained, but help her out more. I mean, it's Hawkeye. Hawkeye's king of bow and arrows. I love how even though he uses a bow and arrow as Hawkeye, when he was Ronin, the swords
he was
technique
disgusting.
was disgusting.
He was filthy.
Yeah. I hope they bring out. I think that's how he's gonna get exposed as being a Ronin. I feel like he's gonna end up picking up a sword and fighting with a sword, and she's gonna notice the same technique.
Well, no, with Echo, I could see that being the case, but I can also see that maybe the sword had some kind of identifying feature or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, unless they think Swordsmaster. I said Sportsmaster. Swordsmaster.
Yeah, he plays a lot of sports really good.
No, Sportsmaster is a DC villain.
Oh, really? Sports
Yeah,
Master?
from Young Justice.
I didn't know. If I watched Young Justice, maybe I would know.
Yeah. So Swordsmaster, I think they're gonna think he's Ronin, being so skilled with the sword, and he's like they're gonna think he's Ronin, and then she's gonna have to end up saving her stepdad,
And he's gonna be evil.
and he's gonna be. I know we put our predictions in. We gotta. I feel like there's something more with the mom. There's no way she's that clueless. She seems mad
Sus.
sus, very
Well,
sus and something.
You know, I don't remember our full 3 predictions, but I remember you said that.
I said that she's bad. She killed her first husband. And what else did I say? And then
That the show is Liddy.
and then we're gonna see some tie-in, with Kate Bishop with the Avengers Initiative, Young Avengers Initiative.
Did you say that or did I say that?
I think we both said that. We both agreed with that.
I don't remember what I said.
You said stepdad was bad. Hawkeye's gonna lose something, and you said his arm.
Yeah, something big, not something
Yeah.
small, like his hearing. Well, you know what? I like that she kind of told him, like, you rely too much on machines. Like, you could be better without it. You know what I mean? And so I don't think that she personally was, like, evil. I think she's just upset over her father.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I think we're going to get Kingpin at some point.
Kingpin.
Yeah, because that's who, in the comics, that's who her uncle was. And her uncle was the one who really killed her dad in the comics, too.
Ooh. Oh, Kingpin. Oh, I love Kingpin. He was one of. Oh, he's an awesome villain.
Yeah, so I think we might get him at some point.
I think that's where the Spider-Man tie-in comes in, because Kingpin was a big Spider-Man villain. He prevented a lot of huge villains.
Or Daredevil, right? They might bring back the
Daredevil.
Daredevil show from Netflix.
Yeah, who knows? But I think Hawkeye has a really good potential. So far, out of all the shows so far, I think it's been my favorite TV shows.
Really?
Loki was up there for me. Loki was good, but at the end it started dying for me. It just started dying out. I felt like they didn't know where to go with the story.
Yeah, Hawkeye has just been straight gas so far these last 3 episodes.
Yeah.
We have to. Crazy enough, we literally have 3 more episodes to be done.
Yeah.
So this will finish up the same week I think that Spider-Man comes out.
I think there's gonna be a tie-in there.
Maybe.
I genuinely think there's gonna be a tie-in there. For it to be finished at that point, there's something there.
Well,
Aren't they in New York too?
Well, if you think about it too, like they could be playing off the whole Christmas thing, right? Because his whole thing is he's trying to get home to his family before Christmas. They finish up the
But aren't they
same
in
week
New
of
York?
Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they finish up the same week of Christmas, it could be that whole thing too.
I think it's gonna be at the end of the show. Kate Bishop and Clint are gonna see Spider-Man's identity is Peter Parker. I think that's what it's gonna be, something like that. Where they
That
see
would
it
be
announced.
pretty crazy.
And then they're gonna I don't think they're gonna come out in the new Spider-Man movie, not at all. But I think she's gonna that's when it's like hinting at Young Avengers Initiative. That's pretty much what I'm saying because of that. Anything else you want to add to this? Hawkeye.
I like the Pym arrows. The uncle's still evil. There's something I wanted to mention, but I forgot.
From the show, what do you like? What do you dislike?
I like the whole scene when she was designing his suit, and she put the H on that, and she gave us a throwback comic look. I think that was dope. I feel like there's something else, but right now I can't think of it.
I like how
this
they
show-
mentioned Black Widow.
Yeah,
You show his best friend.
this show is quickly becoming one of the better Marvel shows for my eyes. Which
Same.
you just mentioned that, so
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what they do with these next 3 episodes because
Same.
I think these next maybe especially 1 or 2 episodes are either gonna make or break the show.
For sure.
So hopefully we don't get a bunch of runaround stuff when we actually get story progression.
I agree. All right.
You guys know what time it is?
That's our Marvel segment of this episode. Mostly Marvel today. But my favorite segment of today It is bum bada bum.
Not Hawkeye.
Not Hawkeye. Young Justice.
Young Justice,
Phantom.
baby.
You haven't started any of it, right?
Nope.
All right.
I don't even think I've watched TV. I think I've spent most of my week playing Pokemon on my free time.
How you been liking the game? So before we get into this, how you been liking the Pokemon game?
It's really good, man. Honestly, I like the graphics of it a lot. Actually,
Got it with you.
brought it with me.
I was wondering, like, what are you grabbing?
So, I've been playing a lot. It's been hard to get work done when you're at home, and you have Pokemon going on. Today I was even doing squats, and I had the controller in my hand, and I was
There's
playing
no way, bro.
while I'm doing squats.
There's no way.
So
Bro.
it's
It's addicting.
I'm pretty hooked right
I mean,
now.
you grew up
gotta
on that,
chill.
so
Yeah, and I have and this was like
you have so many
like
Pokemon games.
like Pearl and Diamond. I only played it one time when I first got it, when it first came out
Mm-hmm.
forever ago, and so I didn't really remember a lot of it. So it's been interesting to kind of like, it's almost like playing something completely brand new because it's been so long. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I've been really enjoying it. So my wife said to me the other day, she goes, Emilio, I noticed you're playing a lot of Pro. You really got hooked on this one. I was like, yeah, I don't even. It's just I have. It's been crazy for me. So
Let's go, bro. I'm glad you're enjoying the game.
yeah, I recommend you pick it up.
Yeah, I'll wait till it's on sale, if it ever goes on sale.
Well, Walmart has it cheaper than retail,
How much they have it for?
50 instead of 60.
Yeah, because it's $10 I want to save.
Bro, if I would have known, I would have got it from Walmart instead of GameStop.
But GameStop gives you points. Do you have GameStop VIP?
Yeah, I have the basic, not the plus though.
Oh, I get the plus. I actually don't have the plus anymore, but I used to have the plus when I used to go to. I go to Best Buy now. I usually just buy all my games and stuff from Best
Yeah,
Buy.
you're telling me that too. Best Buy is a space where you. It's kind of crazy, man. That Walmart just out the box for whatever reason just has it $10 cheaper.
Yeah.
I wonder if they have an exclusive deal with Nintendo that lets them do that. Did you hear, by the way? Real quick
They
before we
probably
get
buy
to
them
the
in bulk
segment,
and put it at the price they want it.
Did you hear, by the way, that supposedly on December 11th, starting at 10:30, that there's going to be an in-store stock of PS5s, Xboxes, and
Where?
at Walmart, certain Walmarts.
Interesting. Is it store pickup only? No order online?
I think you have to be at the actual store.
Interesting. I don't
So
need
no
one.
online stuff. I know you don't.
I got one of each. I'm good.
I might go line up so I can scalp.
Well, if you want to buy a PS5 from J&E Comic Guys,
For $9 million.
all right.
I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. You were like, man, this guy was going to eat today, man. He's trying to scalp people. What?
This man's a clown. All right, let's get into Emilio's favorite segment. It's Young Justice Phantom.
As I pull out the.
Are you gonna actually be playing the Switch
No,
while we talk about this?
I'm messing, dude. I'm messing.
Young Justice Phantom.
You
We're on
imagine if I
episode.
did, bro, I'd be a savage.
Bro, that'd be. I wouldn't put it past you. That's all I gotta say.
Josiah, why do you think so bad of me?
I don't think bad of you. I just said
You
I
don't
wouldn't
think
put it
great
past
of
you.
me?
I think average of you.
Average.
You an
Josiah,
average dude.
Who hurt you today? Why are you so mean?
This week's episode was episode 9. We got the story is following up on Zatanna, and I think Nabu's gonna make a return, but mostly Zatanna and her
Who's Nabu?
prodigies. Nabu is Dr. Fate.
Oh, okay. For some
But-
reason, when you said Nabu, I was thinking about Naboo from Star Wars.
So it's Dr. Fate, but right now wearing the mantle of Dr. Fate is Zatanna's dad.
Oh, yeah, I remember you told me. I remember you telling
Yeah.
me that last week.
So I think we're gonna see an appearance with him. But this week was mostly focused on Zatanna and her proteges that she took under her wing, teaching them everything that she knows and helping them out with their abilities. We got to see a little bit of Vandal Savage in the show, explaining a bit of Vandal Savage backstories with the whole universe and everything. I have to give. It wasn't really much. It was just mainly her and her proteges.
It sounds like a filler episode.
Yeah, it was probably getting, excuse me, getting into the story next 2 episodes, like how the rest starts off as. Like
No
we-
Connor Kent sighting.
No Connor Kent signing, but we got to see Green Boy. He's Beast Boy. I said Green Boy.
Green Boy.
Beast Boy in the show. He's actually dealing with, again, same thing, missing Connors. He's not doing anything, none of his chores at being in the place. Barely sleeping, barely eating, and going through a lot. So hopefully we get a little bit of Beast Boy action. I feel like there's something there with Beast Boy. They keep showing him almost every episode. I think
Is he the main character?
This week.
Just in general right now. Is he the emotional support, the emotional backbone of the show?
Well, season 4 was supposed to be based on the original cast and the original starters of the Young Justice, like from season 1, which is Artemis, Superboy, Megan, Aqualad, Dick Grayson, Nightwing, Zatanna, Rocket, and KF, Kid Flash. But Kid Flash died in season 2, so I'm genuinely curious if he's gonna make an appearance in season 4. I'm genuinely hoping that there's something there that I think Kid Flash makes an appearance somehow. And
I think it'll be like a cameo type thing at the end. Maybe he's the one who saved Connor Kent.
Nah, I think the ones that saved.
I didn't know that.
Because he
You
wasn't.
don't know.
Why would he be in Mars? Connor Kent died in Mars.
Yeah, but
Quote, unquote.
maybe he entered the Speed Force, dog, and he's omnipotent. He can see everything.
Maybe. Who knows? There's theories of him being in the Speed Force, so I think he's still alive.
I think so too. I think he's.
But I think every person's backstory or story is leading up to something more. Like Zatanna is gonna be like what we've been saying since season 4. First episode was Megan dealing with the fact that she lost Connor and her brother is bad, so I think that's gonna be something tied in. I think Artemis was with her sister and the League of Shadows. I think that's something that's gonna tie in at the end. Zatanna, now we're seeing her dealing with training her proteges and then dealing with Lord of Chaos, the villain. I can't remember his name. The Lord of Chaos, and I think she's gonna deal with Dr. Fate. Her and Dr. Fate are gonna team up some way, and then she's gonna try to save her dad because of that. We haven't seen anything of Aquaman now, but Aqualad, and nothing of, really not too much of Dick Grayson, Nightwing, or Rocket. So I have a feeling in the coming episodes, I think Aqualad and Nightwing are gonna get their own trilogy. I think Nightwing's gonna be dealing with like the Bat Family Inc. I think dealing with Bruce Wayne and dealing with Red Hood. So I think Jason Todd's gonna make an appearance again. We got to see him again at the League of Shadows with Artemis, and then I think Aqualad is gonna be dealing with the loss of Tula, his girlfriend that he had in season 1. And then Rocket. Last time we remember Rocket, I think she was getting married or was married. So I think she's going to just be dealing with the family life and superhero life, trying to balance both. So, but the show, favorite show, loving the show. I wish the episodes would drop sooner. I wouldn't get one episode a week.
At some point, we're gonna get the whole thing, aren't we?
That's what they had posted. That December 31st.
Excuse me.
Most of, like, after episode, like, I think 13, we were getting the rest, like 14 to 26. So season 4 is gonna have 26 episodes. That's what they. Why can I not type? Can you not see why? Hello?
I don't know.
There we go. That's so weird.
You're looking at me like I was supposed to do something.
That's what they said. So let's see here. Let me see if it's the same thing like before. So November 9th we get, December 9th we get episode 10. December 16th we get 11, and then it stops there from showing anything else. But before it was showed like December, I think it was the end of the month, December 31st, we were getting the rest.
Maybe they're going back and forth on their decision.
Yeah, who knows? But I think it's gonna be a show they continue with, hopefully, because I think it's a big fan favorite show right now.
Well, I feel like they have so much stuff that they have to close off to try to finish it off this season. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna finish off this. Like, I don't think this is gonna be the last season.
Excuse me.
Like, I think it's gonna be a show that continues on with the story, because we saw in season 2 a little cameo of Darkseid, and they still haven't dealt with Darkseid. Everything has been leading up like a little cameo of Darkseid. Season 2 was a cameo of Darkseid. Season 3 had what's it called? Granny Goodness, Darkseid's sidekick, and showed more about Darkseid, but they again didn't deal with Darkseid. Season 4 hasn't had anything with Darkseid yet, so I think it's gonna definitely. I don't think they're gonna be dealing with Darkseid in this season, so I think there's gonna be a little showing of Darkseid. So I think season 5 or 6, depending how many seasons they want to go with, the last season's gonna be dealing with Darkseid. But I hope they continue with the
maybe
show.
Just give us a movie and just end it like that.
Nah, I would hate that. I would want them to continue
Really?
with the show. Yeah.
Now I'm saying like a movie to like end the show. You know what I mean?
So like continue with more seasons, and
yeah,
then
and
the
then
last.
end it on a movie.
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't. I
Because
genuinely wouldn't mind
what?
that.
I don't know if you know this, but like the last hour and a half of the OG Avatar, where Avatar Aang fights the Ozai,
Yeah, Fire Lord Ozai.
and then kind of like for the whole thing. I bought it, so I hadn't watched it when it came out on TV. I never, not the full thing, and I bought it, almost like a movie. Like the episodes came packaged, and they almost sold it like or promoted it almost like as if it was an Avatar movie. Almost just the
Interesting.
3 episodes. So I could see them doing something like that, and then like when they put everything together, being like, oh, here's the final 3 episodes of Injustice type thing.
Gotcha. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. Like, I wouldn't mind it. Like, if the last like episode is actually a movie, and then you got to just buy the movie or watch the movie on HBO Max. I wouldn't mind that actually, but I would want them to continue with the show because I genuinely
I'm
enjoy
not
the
saying
show.
right now. I'm saying like
Yeah.
maybe like season 6 or 7 or something like that. You know? What I
Yeah,
mean?
who knows?
Hopefully I'll be caught up by then too.
The thing is, though, they have a lot of potentials to take the stories. Like, they have
Oh,
so
of
many
course,
characters
man, of
in this
course.
show right now that they can continue the story with no problem. Like, they can make a whole season worth of just the Batman Inc. They can make a whole season worth of. There's just so many characters of Aqualad dealing with stuff, and all his like each one has Arrowette, all the apprentices of Green Arrow, all the apprentices of Batman. Like, Batwoman's made a scene, Dick Grayson's made a scene, Jason made a scene. We saw a baby Damien. Maybe he comes out in a season, maybe another time,
Yeah,
because the show has been time jumping. So I think it jumped season 1 to season 2. I think it jumped like 3 to 5 years. It jumped. Then season 2 to 3, I think it was like a year or 2 jump, and then now I think it was like about a year jump. So it's been like time jumping. So they can time jump again, and Damien's older, and he's in the Young Justice.
That would be cool, man. I'd be
Yeah.
pretty happy with that.
I would
I'm
love
a
to see
Damien
Damien
fan,
in Young
so-
Justice. So you got to catch up.
I know. Eventually, man. I really got to get in there.
When season
I'm
4
super
finishes,
behind.
you can just watch season 1 to 4.
You know what? I'm gonna start maybe trying to, cause I'm up at night sometimes, and I'm gonna start, and I just put random stuff on. I'm gonna start maybe trying to knock down a few episodes while I play Pearl.
Yeah, I think season 1 and 3 so far were my favorite seasons. Season 4 is good though. Don't get me wrong. Season 4 I've been enjoying a lot, but it's because the show returned after so many years.
Yeah,
But
you probably missed it. You probably have a hype for it right
yeah,
now.
exactly.
The only thing that's kind of difficult for me is it sounds like, and a lot of shows do this, so it's not anything crazy new. A lot of shows have fillers, so I think that you could be, I'm not a fan of the whole filler thing or stuff.
The
That
thing
doesn't
is
move
though,
the
like,
plot.
okay, so it's fillers but not fillers, because the show is pretty much, I don't know how to explain it. The show is pretty much like season 1 is pretty much them starting the team, them becoming, like, getting used to each other, adding new characters here, adding new heroes, different, like, there wasn't a set story for season 1. They were just, it was like a team building. Like, they were building the team, the team. So there wasn't a story like that.
Mm-hmm.
But the story, but the story was good. If that makes sense. And season 2, there was like the Justice League from what happened in season 1 was dealing with stuff, and then the team had to step up because of what happened to the like. I don't want to give spoilers away because you're gonna
I'll watch it.
show.
I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I'll watch it. Yeah, no.
And then season 3, I would say generally had like a story, and the story was good because it was more focused on the season's called The Outsiders, focused on Garfield making his own team and dealing with great and goodness. And then season 4 looks like I still don't know where the story is going, but by the title of it, I'm assuming the story is going to be focusing on their past, and which so far has been dealing with is things all of them dealt with in their past.
Yeah, and maybe that's the whole thing, and maybe eventually they'll get together and they'll fight something, more serious. But
I think who they're gonna end up fighting this season, I have a prediction is their counterparts, if that makes sense. So like Artemis, somehow her sister's gonna get mind controlled by Ra's al Ghul, and she's gonna end up having to fight her sister. Connor, Lex Luthor's other clone of Connor, he's gonna end up fighting, which he fought in season 3. He fought.
did he beat him?
No, he almost lost, but he had all the powers. That's the thing. He was fully mind controlled. For like all the programming didn't go through with Connor, so he only has a limited ability. So he doesn't have.
Oh, that's right. I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I do remember that from season 1, episode 1.
Yeah. But so I think he's gonna end up having to fight his counterpart. Zatanna, I feel like she's gonna either fight the Lord of Order, or the Lord of Chaos, or the Lord of Order, who is Dr. Fate. The Nightwing is gonna have to fight, I think, Red Hood, Jason,
Yeah, I could see that being a case.
and then McGann's gonna have to fight her sister.
or Thick Grayson.
Aqualad, I don't know yet with Aqualad. I'm curious to see when they bring him out and see where they go with him. I think he's gonna fight his father again. His father did come out, Black Mantis.
Oh, I didn't know that was his dad.
Yeah, you didn't know Aqualad's dad was Black Mantis?
No.
Yeah. So, looking forward to the more episodes to come. Again, we have how many? Math, 19 plus another 7. What is that?
26.
Wait, I did the math wrong. We got about 17 episodes. Now I did the math right. 17 episodes to go. So, looking forward to the next couple episodes. We're on only episode 9, so looking forward to that. Anything you want to talk about or end the podcast with? Play some 20 questions or whatever.
No, man, we it sounds like things are getting pretty busy or outside the door.
I don't know if you guys can hear the
Yeah,
background
sorry if
noise.
you guys have heard any of that, but,
Apologize.
Family's
Family's popping in. This is why we're not going to the theaters with them.
yeah, facts. Man, we covered a lot of things today, Jay.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy for a Sunday for us.
Yeah, and we I felt like we were very hyped, very energetic. You drank your green tea and you woke up. You were ready.
That thing. I was.
Was it cold?
It was my. Yeah, your wine cooler.
My
that
wine cooler.
to use for
Well,
sodas.
you
and
know what?
juices
Should I tell that
actually
story
works.
before we end?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay,
Hit him with
so-
the story. Hit him with the story. We haven't done story time today.
Yeah,
Anyway.
story time with Jay. So Jay wanted to get a mini fridge for the office. To have
Must
drinks.
have.
A must-have mini fridge for the office so we can store drinks while we're doing our podcast, doing things, doing a little bit of editing and stuff like that. So
And
I
for when
looked
you're
online.
gaming.
Yeah, and when I'm gaming, and I looked online, and I found a quote-unquote offer-up mini cooler, and I was like, you know what? That's a good price for a mini cooler. Let me drive over there and go pick it up. So I went to take a look at it. I was like, huh. I did question. I was like, huh, this looks interesting. But I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, you know what? Maybe it's like a specially made mini cooler with the brand. Like, I didn't really know the brand, but I was like, it's at a good price. And the guy was like, you know what? I'll give it to you for cheaper. He gave it to me for cheaper, too, than what I expected. So I was like, you know what? I'll take it. I took it home. Everything worked. I turned on the light. I was like, man, this is not really getting cold. I was like, it felt cold in the store, like, but this is not getting, like, cold, like, for drinks. So I'm like, huh. So I look up the brand, and I see that they only specialize in mini coolers, wine coolers, and I'm like, this is weird. So I'm like scrolling through their page, and I see the same wine cooler that I have, and I'm like, huh. The
For
guy
cheaper or
said it
more
was
expensive.
it was about the same.
Oh, so dude finessed you on top of that.
If I got finessed hard, and I was like, huh.
No, Josiah.
This looks like the same one I have. And for the same price that I almost paid. I was like, this is a wine cooler.
No.
So I was
Jay.
like, do I just like try to sell it or do I hold on to it? Right now I just holding on to it. I'm thinking about getting, honestly, you know how the
Wine?
snow cone made it? No.
Oh, sorry.
I'm only 20. I can't drink yet.
Oh. I thought you were gonna say wine.
No, you know what I'm thinking? Getting rid of it. Getting a mini cooler, but a mini cooler that has a freezer on top, like a little freezer. You know, have a snow cone maker. Putting the snow cone maker on top of the mini cooler and putting a bag of ice in the freezer so we can
This
make
guy.
snow cones while we're doing our podcast.
I'm down for that.
What?
You're not
A
for nothing, man. That,
special-
those fridges with the freezer on top are insane. I used to have one of those in my room, and yo, that freezer worked. I would have ice cream in there.
Yeah, well, so
Hot
that's what
Pockets,
I'm thinking about doing that
pizza,
eventually.
everything.
Changing the wine cooler into an actual mini fridge. But that's story time with Josiah, how he got
How you got finessed?
how he got
a wine
finessed.
cooler.
And if you're watching this and you're seeing this, you finessed me. You said it was a mini cooler and it was a wine cooler.
just gonna put a bunch of bleeps over your mouth. People think you're saying something crazy.
No. Put if you
Shame on you! Shame on you!
Yeah.
Shame on you!
Hey.
Finessing this poor innocent kid.
Hey, I was yeah. Well,
19,
sad.
man. He was 19. Look what you did to him.
you ruined me.
You you broke his spirit.
My drinks aren't cold. They're just kind of room temperature with a little freeze kick.
Yeah,
No.
they're just lightly chilled.
Lightly chilled. But that's story time with Jay and how I got finesse in my wine cooler.
That's why I didn't know the whole story.
Yeah. Oh wait, should I tell you how I moved it here too?
No how.
You remember my grandma? You consider her a grandma as well.
Yes. I
Red car.
actually call her grandma,
It's like
too.
a small red car. She had a small red
like
car.
a little sedan. Just
Yeah,
to give
like
us a
your car.
picture.
It was your car, the same size as your car.
Yeah, so we drive a Hyundai Elantra.
Yeah. So Google up a Hyundai Elantra and you'll see like the size of that car.
It's not a big car.
Yeah.
I could pick it up by himself right now.
I had to get that. I put that in the front seat, bro, because it didn't fit in the back.
You know, and I bet you the guy saw you doing that, looked at you, and turned around and started laughing. It was like, ha ha.
No, he helped me put it in the car.
He was laughing at you anyway. He's like, ha ha, this guy's taking a wine cooler home.
Exactly.
He paid full retail. He's stuffing it into a car.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
Yeah, I was dumb. But that's how I got it home. And then, huh?
You say you were dumb?
Yeah, I was. You really want to start with me?
Yo, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us today, man.
Feel me.
Episode 25 of the J&E Comic Cast.
You forgot.
man.
You forgot the dirt I have on you. What are you sitting on now?
We'll be here, guys.
You forgot about the dirt I have on you.
This man has issues. I'm sitting on a chair, man.
You-
I'm sitting on a chair, Josiah.
Only a chair?
Yeah.
All right, bet.
And
You can end the call.
and a comfy, very comfy memory foam cushion
Why is that?
for my back.
Okay.
Guys, man.
You end it. I can't. End the podcast, bro.
I don't know what Josiah's trying to insinuate here. I don't know why he's being so mean to me all day today.
I bet.
I was over here trying to film an episode with him,
I bet.
with my best buddy, and look how he's acting. Look how he's
No,
treating
no.
me today.
Don't start none of that. No
Look
one
how
likes
they
a
treat me
victim,
today,
bro.
man.
No one likes a victim.
I am the victim here, Josiah.
Bro,
What would you call somebody who's been abused for the past hour?
Bro.
victim.
You before the podcast, you didn't. You
I
were
did what, Josiah?
so useless. You were
I did
late. You
Josiah,
talk mad trash that I suck
Josiah,
at getting things ready.
You know what, Josiah? You're doing a lot of blame shifting. All right.
You know what? I'm gonna set up a hidden camera in the
you need
office,
You need to go
and I'm gonna post it on our Instagram. The abuse I receive when the camera's not on.
Like Michael Jackson said, dog. You need to look at the man in the mirror, right?
I bet.
You gotta ask him to change his ways.
I bet.
All right,
Guys, I hope you enjoy episode 25. Is it 25? No. Is it?
it is. Yeah, it is 20. We've been going 25 the entire podcast, man.
Have we?
And now it hasn't been 25.
I don't think so. Hold on. Yo, we're professional. Don't worry. It's 25. We good.
All right. Guys, thanks for hanging out with us, man. Episode 25 of the J&E Comic Cast.
Yep.
We'll see you guys next week.
All messing with him. We're still bros. We always stay bros.
Yeah, facts, man. I wouldn't hang out with this guy and watch Spider-Man if he wasn't my bro.
Same. We best friends trolling. All
Yeah,
that.
facts.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys next week, man. Same channel, same place, same time, man. J&E, we're signing out, yo.
Catch you guys later.